When I was 13 years old, I was obsessing over girls all of the time. I was thinking about them in school, outside of school, but still I had no success. So I was frustrated and wanted to know what was wrong with me, what I was doing wrong. I wanted to hear dating advice. So I asked my parents, and they said, just be yourself. So I tried just being myself. But it turned out that I was a weird guy and that no girl would actually like me. So if the advice of just be yourself doesn't work for you, I can relate to why. And the reason for this is that, quite frankly said, you are not good enough right now. For me back then, I had a lot of weird habits. I was staying at home and playing the Fortnite game all day. I was lying to my mother to stay home because I was acting sick. So because I was this antisocial person that was lacking social skills, few people actually wanted a friendship or relationship with me, which is totally understandable looking from now. But if you are in a situation where you're frustrated with the woman that you find attractive but they don't find you attractive, and you're giving your best to be your authentic self, you have to have the humility of looking inside your brain right now and seeing if there might be habits that make you seem kind of odd. So imagine the kids that just are on TikTok the whole time, and now in class they say skibbity skibbity. They would be authentic, but they would be kind of unfunny and weird, right? So you have to dig in your brain yourself and think about habits that you might have that could be similar to that. As I said, this takes some humility to get down. But I truly believe that you can be yourself and that this advice can work, but not for the stage you're in right now. So, what I'm preaching is basically to evolve yourself, better yourself, develop yourself in social skills and looks and confidence. So that you can actually be the authentic version of yourself. There will be a girl for you in the future, but for that, for the woman you would actually want, you need to work on yourself. And this is easier said than done. You probably have a lot of things wrong with you right now. So, for example, I assume you're similar to me, so maybe you're playing too many video games, maybe you have a fat stomach, maybe you have a weird haircut that just covers your face completely. So after you've developed yourself, you can actually be yourself and be proud of the version you are. And then also attract girls with that. But you have to understand, many girls in our age have this Instagram boyfriend ingrained into their heads through all the reels or whatever they are scrolling through. So you might watch for birds, right? And this may seem like an interesting hobby to many girls, to most girls. But there will be a few who might actually think that this is intellectual. Honestly, bird watching is kind of lame, right? So you would have other hobbies that girls would find interesting. Like I've seen, uh, I've seen this pattern of girls choosing the guy with the main character energy. So they want a guy who knows where he's going, that is confident with himself right now and can be authentic. So if you look into yourself right now, you can't be that because you've got some weird hobbies, etc., right? So we want to get this out. That is by going to the gym, reducing screen time, eating less sugar. You probably know what you have to do to achieve the goals you would want. So what I want you to take away from this video is that the version of you right now can attract so few girls that you get none. But you can build yourself up. And if you become better and better, there's a guy who said that every 6 months you unlock a new tier of girls. So you could improve for 6 months. You could go to the gym and read books and eat healthier. And then suddenly you've unlocked a girl that seems quite nice to you than just the ugly witches. So then you do another 6 months, and then you get something that's even more like your dream girl. And you can see why you would grow together with the level, right? If you're down here, you would only get these, and of these there's quite few of those. If you get into the medium, like quite attractive guy, then there's going to be the most girls. If you get into the higher percent, you won't be okay with this middle girls anymore, so you want to look for the higher ones, and they are quite rare. If you're getting this far, which I hope you do, then this is just a heads up. Again, I hope this video helped you and brought you some perspective. Sadly, I have nothing to sell to you, but you can join my Discord in the description to find guys that are like you. It's really easy to get distracted during these times, during these modern times, with video games, with the sweets, with the Netflix TV shows. So you'll have to keep reminding yourself. You can subscribe to this channel if you want some reminders of me. So good luck and have fun.